He was stripped of all his body hair, had his teeth knocked out with a hammer, then was pushed into a giant oven and baked at 200 degrees for 30 minutes, until he emerged as a mini-man. 6 months earlier, scientists had developed a shrinking technology that could reduce the human body by 2,000 times, shrinking people down to just 10 centimeters tall. These tiny people produce less trash in 4 years than a full-size person would in a day. Their bodies still function normally, and yes, they could even have little offspring. But the most attractive part? In this mini-world, $10,000 in real money translated to $10 million. A 10,000 square foot mansion cost just $998, and even a pearl necklace went for only $9.90. After hearing all this, Paul and his wife were immediately tempted. Living in poverty, this technology seemed like a dream come true. They soon visited Legoland for a tour. At first, they were hesitant, but then the staff crunched the numbers for them. With $150,000 in savings, they couldn't even afford a down payment on a house in the real world. But in the mini world, that money instantly turned into $15 million, and not to make them millionaires with a giant, custom-built mansion. Tempted by this new lifestyle, Paul and his wife decided to go through with the shrinking procedure. They sold everything they owned and said goodbye to their family and friends. Though it was painful to part, they were ready to start a new life. Before the operation, doctors informed them the process would be done separately for men and women, and they agreed. After a series of procedures, each tiny person would be fitted with high-end porcelain teeth while unconscious. As for the shaved hair, it would simply have to grow back over time. A group of beautiful nurses entered with small carts, gently scooping the shrunken people up with tiny shovels and laying them carefully onto mini hospital beds. Then, they were wheeled off into their new miniature room. When Paul woke up, he immediately threw off the blanket to check if all his body parts were intact. Once he was reassured, he asked anxiously about his wife. The nurse checked the list but couldn't find her name. Confused, Paul received a call from his wife. She told him she backed out during the head shaving process. She realized she had only agreed to the surgery to please him, not because she truly wanted it. Paul was furious, but it was too late. There was no way to reverse what had been done. Alone, Paul arrived at his brand new mansion, sipping on expensive whiskey he could have never afforded before. The next day, he received divorce papers from his wife. Devastated, he climbed up onto the giant table and signed the oversized divorce form, officially beginning his new life in the tiny world.